Welcome everyone to Runescape 3 Leagues to Equilibrium, one skill at a time. This is just a fun little mini-series I'm doing during the time of Runescape Leagues. Basically the idea is simple. I can only level up one skill at a time. Once I level up a skill, I have to level it up all the way to 99. Afterwards it will unlock and we are allowed to use it whenever we want, and we can choose another skill to unlock. I would like to... I figured this was a nice little challenge idea to see how far we can go within like the map of the routing, the scale of what tasks can we do, are we gonna get locked out of certain content. I will be playing this along my main. My main is of course on my Twitch channel a lot, twitch.tv/CrimyC. So without further ado, I'll see you guys in the video. Thank you so much for watching. All right. Leagues to Equilibrium. We'll take the modern interface. So the ID for this account is very simple. We are going to be playing the leagues. On my card core account from OSRS. However, we are gonna be doing one skill at a time. This is literally like, once we choose a skill, we cannot do anything else. We have to do that skill until level 99, with the exception of course, being hit points, because there's no real way to train hit points other than like combat, which also levels another skill. So what we are gonna do is we're gonna make the exception for hit point, or constitution I should say in this case. And then we have our first 3 relics here. I am actually gonna take survivalist, just because that will be the easiest way for us to get things going. So, because it will give me a pickaxe, hatchet and a harpoon, which will always be the highest tier, and that will basically be the best way to start. I think especially with mining now is going to be the best way to start here. So we're gonna pick survivalist here. We won't have the golden hawk boots, so no easy 99 agility for us, or prayer in that case. But we are gonna be taking survivalist here. We have the survivalist bag, the pickaxe of the faithful. The hatchet of devotion and harpoon of the pious. So we will pick up that. Let me also put in the settings real quick. Controls. There we go. So let's go to our bank. We have not leveled anything yet, so we are still free to choose. I am gonna take mining though, which might seem like a weird choice, but it will make sense as we go on. So we're gonna put everything else away. We could also go for thieving first, but then, yeah, it would not make too much sense. And basically what the survivalist bag allows us to do is allows to have 100 of each, of 3 of each ore. So that will mean 100 copper, 100 tin, 100 iron, for example, which will make our job a little bit easier. We don't have to move as much. It's gonna be much easier for us to level. So let's lock it in. Also, we get way more ores per swing, so this, however, also will mean, as the fireworks keep going, we are not able to do any tasks that are without our skills. Once a skill reaches level 99, we are allowed to use it whatever, however we want. But until level 99, we are stuck training mining. Fill the survivalist bag. We are getting a lot of tasks done here though. We already have 9 tasks done, which will allow us later to also pick Karamja. But as you can see, just with copper ore, we are already making a big dent here. Going into 27. We have 104 survivalist items already. So now we go for the tin real quick. As we reach level 30 already. And if we time this right, this is actually going insanely fast. So, like, already, I know it's the leagues and everything, but this is already going much faster than I thought it would in the beginning. So, I think we should be done fairly soon. I think we should be done fairly soon with this. Also, the fact that we always double ore mine means the 200 and 1000 ore mine from any ore will go very fast as well. These geodes also will be imported later on, so alright, that is 104. I also need to complete a task for clay. So I might as well take a bunch of clay with me as well. And that's just the first trip and we are already 38 mining. Actually insane. Actually insane. Look what we already got here. So now we go back. Use the bank chest here. I'm keeping him in there so I can see how much I've mined so far. I could have also put them into the metal bank, I guess, but that's not really needed just yet. And I will teleport Renner, that's much faster. As we continue. So now we will do some iron ore. Probably do like 100 of that as well. We'll do some coal, which we'll do a little bit more of. I think we'll do like 100 iron and like a ton of coal, because we also need coal from Mithril later on. The only problem we are gonna have is that we cannot mine luminite. We are unable to get any luminite for adding bars later on. But that will be fine, I think. Here we get another task. Finished quite easily. And that's level 40 mining coming up. And honestly, this literally, this entire way to play, like only one skill at a time, makes you think, okay, what can I do? What route matters for me here? It will make it also much harder for us to actually get relics. It will make it much harder for us to unlock regions until later on. Combat is going to be very interesting because we can only do one combat skill at a time. So we're probably much better off taking something like ranged or magic early on, because otherwise we cannot, or maybe defense or attack. Alright, we are able to now mine gem rocks. I don't believe we have any precious gem rocks with us just yet until we get Karamja, because then we can go to Shiloh. And this is also again the reason why I took mining first, because it's fairly easy to get a lot of mining done early on, especially with this relic. I am also pickpocketing on my main on the side here. I'm actually need to log in again there. As you can see, we are already 43 mining. All right. We have 136 iron. That is completely fine. Hold up. There's a spider there. Literally coming down from the ceiling. That scared the fuck out of me. Alright. Next up, we are not gonna mine coal here. We are actually going to mine... Actually, I'm gonna continue mining iron here for a second, I believe. I think I'm just gonna fill up my entire bag with iron. Which will make it much easier for smithing later on. If we ever need the iron after that, you know. Oh, we have it filled now, okay. Put as much iron in there as possible. Giving us 45 mining already. Giving us the ability to, that our pickaxe is now on adamant level. Now we go to Edgeville. The reason also I didn't pick any other skill before mining is actually very simple, because of the fact that money can be a little bit of an issue. And with this pickaxe, hatchet and harpoon, we don't have to buy anything. So in the beginning, money can be a little bit of an issue, but with this there is no issue at all. Now we go to Barbarian Village, because there's also a task to mine some coal from the Barbarian Village. And the sooner we can get to Karamja, the better it is gonna be for us. Because in Karamja, of course, we have the Dracolit mines. Mine some coal in the center of Barbarian Village. Complete it. And now you can see the XP is definitely slowing down a little bit, but we are also not mining at our current level just yet. We are still mining below our level. Fill this, root all, fill this. Giving us 46 mining here. Again, the geodes are going to be a task as well later on. So if we need a task or points later on, we can still do those. Which also will give us gems, which will hopefully get us our crafting going once we start crafting. .47 mining. Now I do believe we have access to Runite or somewhere. I think it's only the Luminite that we don't have any access to at all. Which is not much of a problem, but It's something we have to work around. Already halfway across our task for 1000 orders already. We have been playing for like what? 20 minutes? Completely fine. And tell me in the comments, what are you guys thinking about the league so far? I was a little bit pissed actually early on. I nearly attacked someone. Thankfully, my attack option was not there. Gotta be more careful. But what, I was a little bit pissed earlier on because of the fact that it's the tier 2 druid's choice, or golem druid, or whatever it's called. Basically the thing that allows you to gather herbs and charms while gathering. It was basically broken once you got tier 4 because the herbicide and the seedicide and the charming imp would basically just destroy everything, regardless of the settings, which basically locked you out of herblore at all. So, but they did fix it today, thankfully. And that will probably also be our tier 2 choice for this account as well. I am gonna have to take a look at the other tier 2 choices. Alright, we have 150 plus a little bit extra coal. Now we go to Mithril. We are currently at 49 mining, which is actually fantastic. That's 49 mining within just like 20 minutes of actually playing. So there's a bunch of coal there. I'm also gonna put all the sedimentary geodes in there as well. And then we'll go to Varrock, the Varrock lodestone. And let's get going. We have to be careful of the wizards. Oh, they don't attack us anymore. Okay, interesting. They actually don't attack us. Of course you have some copper, some tin here. I believe it is a task to mine some copper here. No, was it tin? Also no. Alright, we'll go for the mithril then. And you already see the XP rates slowing down a little bit here. They just completely expected, like, it would be it would be kind of insane to get 99 within an hour, right? It would be possible, I guess, but especially with agility being as crazy as it is with Golden Hawk. Mined with 20 mithril ore and reach level 15 any skill. Completed 29 tasks until we can unlock Karamja. Actually insane that within like 20 minutes we are already at level 50 here. Now, however, it's gonna become harder and more difficult to actually do anything that will speed up this grind, basically, because this is basically the entire gameplay loop for this account. One skill at a time. We chose mining, so we go from 1 mining to 99 mining, unlock the next skill, and then continue on. Just something on the side to do, you know, while I do my main account, like AFKing, where there's runite ores. I'm not that familiar with Runescape tree's location. Runite rock. There's one on Karamja, there's none. There's none in our current location. Okay, interesting. So no runite for us just yet. That is fine. That is just a way, another way for us to... Actually, we are gonna go back real quick. Because I want to go and mine some pure essence. Because it's also a test to mine 50 pure essence. Now with this... boon, I should say. It is fairly easy. So we'll teleport. And look at that. 3 swings and our inventory is almost full. We will take all the pure essence with us, because why not? Mine 30 element ore completed. We should definitely get a tier 2 relic already though. Before we hit 99 here. And I actually love like the planning about this, because we have to choose, right, which skill is gonna be easy to train like quickly, but also allows us to unlock our relics next, or the regions, or anything else. Mine any ore 1000 times. Completed. Completed 1000 ores in 35 minutes. Increased stamina while mining, very nice. $57 mining is where we start seeing the problems. And where things are going a little bit rusty. Inaccessible path north of the Windlewood Watchtower excavation site. I'll go to the deserted mine because that is where we're going to go anyway for a little bit. Which is south. Also, we should be... cliffs north to Wendlewick. That's a cave, it's limestone. There's an outhouse somewhere. The Wendlewick... on the cliffs north of Wendlewick, okay. I don't know this entire area. So I have no idea. There's apparently an outhouse somewhere around here. On these cliffs. I have no idea where they are. My guess it's somewhere over here. We might also just die a horrible death. Oh, there it is. I can see it. Thank God also for the unlimited run energy as well. Ooh, there's a wolf. Search outhouse. I don't know what this is, so I'll destroy it. But that's another task complete. We only need 20 more tasks. I think we are actually able to do this. I think we are able to do this, guys. So this should be the lighthouse, right? Or is this the lighthouse? I don't even know anymore. No, that's the lighthouse. I'm fairly certain. We have to go outside. Climb to the top. Apparently there's someone living here. But we can still go higher. That's another task done. Let's go back here. 20 Haven Silver Ore. I'm guessing that is in a deserted mine there as well. So we cannot do it with this. So what we'll do is we'll go to Varrock with the bones. We'll give it to a stray dog. Gotta be very careful not to bury them. There is a stray dog over here, so that's nice. Use the bones on the stray dog. Is another task. We'll mine our adamant ore here. Level 16 any skill, 30 points. Oracalcite ore. Unlocked. Trade the tea seller. I'm gonna buy 1 cup of tea. I find it very peculiar as well that we have not found a strange rock eater just yet. Very peculiar indeed. Let me see, spraying. Restore my prayer, no, that's not one. It needs to be a certain amount of points, I think. Too bad. Talk to Elsie. Yes, you can have it. Have Elsie tell you a story. That's one is done. 12 more tasks. We need 2 more levels for total level 100. Oh, we also still need to collect the one from the Grunt Exchange as well. So we'll do that. And we'll also see if we can actually do it. That would be actually fantastic. Talk to Zeta. Claim a free clue scroll. We have an easy clue. Can we do it? Is the question. And then there are some crates over here. Gonna be this one? I think it's this one. It is indeed this one. Complete a easy clue scroll. Completed. Another 10 points, and we're getting Zemi arrows and hard leather. Okay. Well, that's something, I guess. Alright, 5 more tasks until we are free. At least we are free to go to Karamja. We'll go to Lumbridge right now. No, actually Draenor, because we still need to go up to the Wizard's Tower. Level 62 mining. And that is total level 100, and we are able to unlock our next region, which is automatically going to be Karamja. So now we have to unlock Karamja. If we look to region Karamja, we have a Dragon Mithril Key and a Toggle Zo, whatever that is. We will wear this, because why not? And then we'll go to Karamja, which will actually have Runite ores. So let's see if it actually counts toward the Runite ore task. Now, picking a pineapple plant should not yield any experience. Nope. It is a task though, so. Oh no 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 no. Thankfully we don't get any experience until we kill it, so it's not like OSRS. We should be able to pay fair. There we go. And we are in Shadow Village now. All right. Now, before we do anything, we have a second relic to unlock. So our choices are going to be Divine Druid, which gathers a ton of herbs and charms, access infinite spirit shards and summoning pouches, as well as auto-summoning herb lore and divination benefits. Grimy herbs and charms can be found frequently with mining wood cutting, yada yada yada. All grimy herbs are all clean once, 75% chance to get that. All charms dropped from defeating enemies are increased by 5. I think we should go for this. This is all hunter and fishing. This one could also be very nice, but Divine Druid will set us up for basically herb lore. And superheated, we actually don't want to get that. Cooking things, burning things, and smithing things keep you heated through all the way through. This one could also be very nice, actually, now that I look at it. Always have max heat, triple base, progress when per strike on smithing. However, Divine Druid will give us herb lore. So we are gonna unlock Divine Druid. I do think it is a thing we should get here. And that gives us Divine Druid. Let's go. Now I'm actually gonna put that in there, because it will send it automatically to the bank anyway. Here we'll just pick up and drop the same one 5 times. That's that one done. Mine precious gem rock. And there we go. Mine 40 runite ore completed. I'll keep going until my bag is full here. Not my survivalist bag, but my normal bag. Level 67. Giving us more stamina while mining. Always nice to have. 60, nice, funny number mining. And we are almost level 70, which will give us nechrite and phasmatite. Until then, though, we will keep going with the gen mining here, so we have a good start for the crafting as well. Level 71 mining. We have increased stamina again, which is always nice for the mining and smithing rework here at least. I gotta say, the mining rework, mining and smithing, I definitely prefer RS3 over OSRS. I definitely enjoy mining more in Runescape 3 than I do in OSRS. Old school mining is fine, it's like classic, you know. But the fact that like you have to actually pay a little bit of attention and the ores just never go away, I definitely do like how they rework this. Level 76 mining achieved. Nechrite and phasmatite have double ore chance, very nice. And we have been playing for about, actually just under 3 hours. It's 2 hours 59 minutes and we got to level 76 right now. And there it is, level 80 mining, reach 80 in any skill. Task unlocked, 80 points. And our pickaxe will now count as a Bane pickaxe. We'll continue to fill up this inventory and then we'll go over to the nechrite and the phasmatite, where we shall continue the grind. We have been currently playing for about 3 hours and 37 minutes. So level 80 mining took us 3 hours 37 minutes to get here. Actually about the same speed as agility with the Golden Hawk boots is, funnily enough. Level 83 achieved. Level 85 mining achieved. Just before the 4 hour and 50 minute mark. We have definitely slowed down a little bit, which is to be expected of course, but god damn. Level 86 mining has been achieved. Still no strange rock for mining yet. Very peculiar. However, it is about 15 minutes between level up now, so we are still getting mad amount of XP. And we are nearing the 4 million. the 4 million XP total. So yeah, there's that. And we'll just keep on going until we get to 90, and then we go for the Bainite ore. And there is a level 90 mining achieved. Also reach 90 in any skill, 200 points, very nice, thank you very much. However, we are not going to Bainite. I just looked up where they are all the way in the Brimhaven dungeon. I don't want to pay every time I have to go in there because we don't have anything money wise right now. So we'll probably just switch between these things and the gem rocks in Shiloh. Just so we can get set up for crafting a little bit. So that's gonna be about the plan, because otherwise we have way too much time walking and not that much time mining. Which is basically just a waste of time anyway, a waste of XP. Because in the end, it's just gonna be about the same amount of XP per hour. So, and here we go with 91 mining. I decided to finish off the like 3/4 of the level here that I still had to do at the gem rocks in preparation for the crafting grind. However, I definitely regret that decision because god damn, this is very slow. It is not a great way to do it, even though we are getting a lot of good gems. However, with 91 we have higher critical swing against dark and light animica, higher chances of finding geodes, and of course a starved effigy. Ooh, also we found an easy clue scroll now as well. There's a third clue from mining. Actually, let's take a look at the progress we have, because we have been getting a lot of herbs and charms, of course, as well. So at 91 mining and about 7.5 hours of playtime, this is what we're looking at. As you can see, a little bit of emeralds, rubies, diamonds from here. The other ones we also got from like the geodes. But if we take a look at the herbs, like we have 62 Marentails, 139 Romans already, 85 Guams. Like the moment we start herb lore, we are definitely getting good set up right now. However, with that said, I am gonna go back to the Necrite and the Phasmatite. Because it's just a lot faster than doing the gems here. Even though it does give a lot less gems. Level 92, we are halfway there. Oh my god, this is definitely going a lot faster than the gems, of course. Only taking about a half an hour between levels, so not too bad. We actually switch over to the empty throne room where I can actually mine the dark amica rocks. There are also 2 league tasks, of course, tied to this as well, so that makes it actually double worth it, because we are very close to getting our tier 3. So yeah, I'll see you when I complete the task and or something else happens. Mine 50 dark animica, Jesus Christ, what a name, from the empty drum room, 80 points. And there is one more task, mine 100 dark or light animica, and we have a new relic unlocked. So let's go take a look, shall we? So we have a choice here, Nature's Network, Assassin's Insight and Void Walker. Because of the nature of this challenge, I am forced to pick Nature's Network. Only solely because seeds will be planted and grown instantly. That is basically what we need. Otherwise farming is gonna take a long time. So I am gonna go and take Nature's Network. And gain the Fairy's Mushroom. And there is 94 mining. Getting better Amanica opportunities. And we are at 7.9 mil experience there. Currently, we have been playing for about 9 hours, 22 minutes. It took a little bit longer this time around because I was doing things as well. So it wasn't completely efficient, but you know, I'm doing this in one go, in like one sitting, so gotta get some food in me sometimes, you know? Step away from the monitor a little bit. And I'll see you guys in the next level. So my internet went out, sadly, so I could not do this in one entire sitting. However, it is back, so we are continuing on. Yeah, I just took a break, like went to sleep, eat, do the things. And now we are back. We are getting going to 96 mining very soon. We have been playing for about 10 hours and 10 minutes. So yeah, we will see. Level 96 mining has been achieved. We are slowly but surely getting there. And it's taken about 10 hours 45 minutes to get to this point, so we'll see you when the next level hits. Level 97 mining has been achieved. Some might say it's actually the worst level because you are there, almost there, but not quite yet. Level 98 mining has been achieved, nearly there, only one more level. And we also got a metamorphic geode. Apparently there's only like a 1% chance you get this instead of a igneous geode. However, apparently there's some pretty decent drops you can get from it as well, so we'll see later. Level 99 mining has been achieved, 200 points. We'll do this opportunity just for one more and let's stop the timer. We have been doing this for about 13 hours and 15 minutes, give or take a few minutes, but goddamn, in the leagues, when you start with mining, it takes about 13 hours and 15 minutes with the survivalist bag relic to get to 99. Honestly, not too bad. It was not the most perfected run, like not the most efficient one. But I would say not too bad. 1 to 99 mining. Mining is definitely a slow skill overall, so... However, how did we do? That is the question. We'll open up our geodes here as well. Let's start with the metamorphic geode. And we get an enriched alloy bar. I have no idea what that is for. Alright, so we have ended up with 26 clay, 104 copper and tin, 352 iron, 176 coal and mithril, 177 pure essence, 472 adamantite ore, 147 spirit shards, 24 uncut red topaz, 33 opals, 349 rubies, 29 jades, 262 diamonds, 703 emeralds, 29 sapphires, 4 silver, 64 haven silver, 48 runite, 1232 dracolith, 9 dragonstone, 1305 necrite, 1229 phasmatite, 1 medium clue, 1 mimic kill token, 1 hard clue, 1 easy clue, 1 dark 3033 animica, and 1 enriched alloy bar. However, there is also, of course, our tier 2 relic, which has given us 296 blue charms, 226 gold charms, 127 arbucks, 132 quarms, 139 marentails, 203 teromins, 145 hairlander, 141 guams, 149 irits, 114 torstals, 125 dwarfweed, 124 cannantine, 161 snapdragons, 129 felstacks, 346 green charms, 226 crimson charms, 157 renars, 135 toad flags, 172 lantadime, 143 bloodweed, 138 regali, 129 avento, and 96 spirit weeds. Honestly, not too bad for 13 hours 15 minutes. That is mining done. We cannot get the skill cap because we don't have Asgarnia unlocked, sadly. So yeah, that will be it for at least this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to know what skill we are taking on next in the RS3 leagues, to Equilibrium 1 to 99, 1 skill at a time. Just be on the lookout for the next episode. I have some ideas. I have a little bit of a plan. I came into this without any plan whatsoever, so we'll see how we'll do this. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much.